technology. See, technology at the end of the day is like any other tool that you have. So let's say if we take the case of humans at the Stone Age. So the tool that they had was stones and timber. So what did they use that for? They used stone first to maybe catch prey, hunt animals. So they created weapons to hunt animals. And finally, when they actually found out that this stone, when you do bring two stones together and rub them, you get fire, which has lot more potential. That was when truly the human civilization just grew a lot. I mean, they understood the potential of fire and they started cooking food. They used fire to burn forest and start cultivation. So there are a lot of ways in which, just like how it is a stone, right now you have a lot of technology tools. Now you can use it either as, you can use this stone just to throw a stone at animals, or you can use this stone just to, let's say, draw something. Similarly, each technology tool has its own potential. So first of all, you need to identify what is the potential of this technology tool to actually operate in that context. So if you can create that fire, something which is equivalent to a fire, that is when you are optimally utilizing this technology more effectively. So let's say if you are using projectors, the primary purpose is all about how can you see something that is there in either a mobile phone or in a laptop or in a desktop. So it gets projected. So rather than one person viewing it, a lot of people can together see this. That is the functionality of a projector. But how many of you have thought of displaying something on the projector and asking students to come in front and do something on the projector? Maybe identify something, mark something, annotate something. See, that is when you use. So that is why I said the processes that you use or the true potential of a technology is what you should find out. So look at the type of technologies that you have inside the classroom. What kind of technology? So each classroom will have a different context. So some classrooms may not have internet connection. Some classrooms may not have power. Some classrooms may not have, very fancy technologies like tablets or other things. So whatever is the technology, first of all, as a teacher, you need to first identify what is the maximum ways in which I can use this. So the moment you identify the various ways in which you can use it, you can use that technology very effectively inside the classroom. So it is not just about the technology. See, even with a simple technology like a chalk and a board, you can do a lot of things. Only thing is you need to identify in what all ways you can use this technology. So this is a general message that I have to give you. But in terms of very specifically coming to your question on technology that can be used inside and outside the classroom. See, with the arrival of internet, a lot of options have been thrown open to all of you. So inside the classroom and outside the classroom, there are a lot of educational sites, websites which have a lot of resources in terms of it could be PDFs, PPTs, it could be animations, simulations, it could be videos, and you yourself, see, with a laptop or even with a mobile, you can shoot your own video. So in terms of content creation, you have a lot of tools. In terms of content curation, that means there is already some existing content. You have softwares like movie editors. So you put this content in movie editor, you can cut, you can add more things, you can introduce effects. Lot of stuff is possible. So this is what I call content curation. So whatever is the content already there, you do something on top of it so that it is meaningful for the learners whom you want to target. So this is content curation. And there is another important thing which is collaboration. So content creation, content curation is content aspect. In terms of learner aspect, you have what is called collaborative tools. So how can two people work together? So let's say you have something like a Google Doc in which many users can work together. They can type, they can edit, they can comment. So this is a collaborative tool. Similarly, there are a lot of other platforms like Padlet, Concept Board. So if you are in higher ed, you should be knowing about GitHub. which is a code repository. That is also a collaborative tool. There are wikis, which is like, so Wikipedia, which is actually a collaborative wiki. So these are the different broad categories in which you can classify these technologies. And it is important that as a teacher, you use at least some from each of these buckets. So even if you know only very few technologies, you identify how it can be used and use it for that purpose for collaboration, for content creation, for content curation.